Daily list orders, item number 1.
Web ledgers. Here, madam, we are seeking review, madam, of the order number 4/1/2023, madam, on 2 counts, madam. Please tell us the counts. 1 count, yes, count. First of all, my lord, we have not received the notice, my lord. And secondly, my lord, whether there is a mistake in issuing, my lord, direction to the policeman to register a FIR, my lord, under 226 of the Constitution of India, my lord. This is a 2 issue, my lord.
226 is helpless.
Yes, my lord. As
High Court is helpless. As per which direction?
My Sakari Basu and my lord, recent
Where
judgment.
is it? Where is the recent judgment? Well, take up, my lord, 12-16-6 SSC, my lord. But in Lolita Kumari, my lord, the Honorable Supreme Court, my lord, interpret, my lord, section 154, 156, 157, my lord. There is Yeah.
no direction, my lord.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Now I'll kindly say 2016-6 SSC 277, my lord.
Yes. Yes.
This para, my lord, 2 and 3, my lord.
Yes.
May I read, my lord?
Magistrate counsel is directed to ensure proper investigation. This is something else.
No, this is
So already a person is a FIR.
Bhaskar Rao.
Sudhir Bhaskar Rao, you already.
Yes, my lord.
Okay.
2 and 3, my lord.
Mhm. Okay, notice.
In the middle of the impugn, my lord. Direction may be still, my lord.
But your DGP also doing nothing. You tell us also, notice in the meantime,
I'll take
the state also inform what step the DGP has taken in the to the representation submitted by the petitioners. Till then, no state.
Published.
For 1 to 6, I'm paying.
Yes. And notice notice petitioner to take steps upon respondent number
227, my lord.
informant that petitioner
2 to 7. 2 to 7, I'm paying.
One.
only one.
Yes, my lord.
Other opposite.
Review
parties are
to take step for respondent number 1 and 2 to 7, Mr. Dinar action not even.
Other opposite parties are also there.
Which are the other opposite
But
parties?
there's a police person, my lord. This is a procedural, we have to file, my lord.
There's a thing, no? We don't want to comment many things. We have been noticing in this case.
Magistrate's finding is there that there are injuries.
And also, what about this magistrate finding and IO has to submit a report? What was the report submitted?
But we have to check, my lord, we could not, my lord.
I'll take the.
Instruction as also regards the report which was supposed to be submitted by the IO of the case is directed by the magistrate on
22/6/2018, my lord.
when he was produced. No.
Yes, sir.
The minister had directed IO to submit a
Yes,
report
but
in regards.
we have checked, my lord, but it was not available, my lord. We could not take it up, my lord.
So we'll ask the government to
Yes, ma'am.
produce also. Tariq, which date is that? Date of the when the product magistrate's order.
22/6/2018, my lord.
22/6/2018.
But page 35, my lord.
Is that a review or
Repeat some, my lord.
It is mentioned in the order itself.
No, my lord. This only, my lord, says, my lord, the report should be submitted on 22/6/18, my lord. They have to know
So his brought up. This is 10/6/2018. So his brought up with his case at and said to him. And I directed I to suppose regarding the infliction
On
of
10/6/2018.
Yes, ma'am.
And also the, as regards the report which was supposed to be submitted by the IO of the case in terms of order passed by the learned magistrate on 10/8/2018.
10/6, my lord.
2018.
Yes, ma'am. My lord. It has not been listed.
13/10/22. After you file, you went to abroad or something like that.
Not
Then
exactly, my
you
lord. There was
suddenly
some
met-
defect, one that has been cured, my lord.
Have been cured.
Last month that has been cured. And
What is-
another,
He'll come up next week.
yes, next week, my lord. And
The
another
fresh-
rate appeal is there next week, my lord.
Another year may also newly
It
filed.
was filed on 4/1/2023, my lord, January.
It has not been moved at all.
It not been moved at all, my lord.
He'll come up then.
Yes, next week, my lord.
But why did you mention it did not come up? What? Why,
It has
why
not
the,
come.
huh? Registry should make sure whatever is not moved, why it is lying idle. If the case has been filed, it should come up.
Yes.
Why should the lawyer make a mention? Huh? You tell the registry, whatever fresh case has been filed, keep on, placing before us.
My lord.
If there are no defects, of course. Why should the lawyer mention unnecessarily? Yes,
My lord, may next week, my lord. Highly obliged, ma'am.
yes.
Wait, Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 111, Lord. The hearing matter, Lord.
101, 111.
Yes, ma'am. Nelson, my lord.
What is it? Let us see. 111.
But in fact, this matter was heard many a times, my lord. But I am led by counsel from Kolkata, my lord. He has some personal difficulty today. May I please-
Profullo Govindo Barua is a hearing matter.
Yes, my lord.
Okay. Okay.
That will come after 3 weeks, my lord.
On the prayer, Mr. Dubey, matter will be adjourned for 3 weeks. Stand adjourned for 3 weeks. Yes, yes, yes.
May I please, Your Lordship? With regard to item number 112, my lord,
Yes.
I'm seeking petition in this matter, my lord. I'm led by Mr. Senior Advocate, Mr. D.K. Mishra in this matter.
What happened to him?
He has some personal difficulty.
What personal difficulty?
He's suffering from nausea, my lord.
Huh?
Nausea.
Nausea. You are not giving proper food or what?
Last
You
year he
should take
suffered
care
from
of
COVID, my
your
lord.
old age senior. Your
Old.
senior getting
And
old.
this is also known.
Give him proper food. You require his service. Okay.
May it please, Your Lordship. Lordship, this is a new writ appeal filed on 22/12/2022 on listing next week, Your Lordship.
Read appeal.
Writ appeal. Fresh.
Fresh.
Obliged.
May I please, Your Lordship. With the consent of other side, I would like to mention item number 2, Your Lordship.
Number 2. Number 2, please sit down. Yes, next.
I beg to mention item number 93, Lordship.
Huh?
93, Lordship.
Ah,
So in this case, we are supposed to file a affidavit, Lordship. We are filing the affidavit during the course of the day, Lordship. Lordship may adjourn the matter for 2 weeks.
In the same case, my lord, we are appearing for respondent number 3 without instruction today.
See, all this I have to pass order. So we'll pass order. Let it come up. Yes, any other matter?
In this case,
So that's why I'm saying, we can't pass order and we'll be passing orders like this. The whole motion will be passing orders for this, for that. Let it come up.
May I please,
Yes,
May it please, Your
I'd
Lord.
like to mention item number 5, Lordship.
yes.
Lordship, I am for the respondent. Having counsel, he is having some personal.
Please sit
difficulties.
down. Please sit down. We'll wait.
May it please, Your Lordship. I beg to mention item number 3 of today's date.
Please sit down.
Meet with your lordship. Lordship, I would like to call for an dusty affidavit that we have filed today with regard to item number 89 of today's list, your lordship. That may kindly be called for, your lordship. Dusty affidavit.
Yes, next.
Lordship, with the consent of the other side, I'd like to mention item 167 of today's daily list. Lordship, my senior is out of station, so I pray that it may be taken up in the next week, Lordship.
All these centuries old numbers we will see here. But then it's 160?
167, Lordship.
167. Yeah, hearing.
Yes, Lordship.
Chairman. Okay.
Disciplinary action. Yes, Lordship. I appear for the respondent. Lord. Petition.
Okay. 22. You are for the respondent.
Respondent.
You are the one who have been proceeded.
Yes, Lord.
So you want adjournment?
Lordship.
No problem, it is
because
your
of my
case.
Seniors absent.
Whatever, it is not
Maybe
our,
Next week, Lord.
there is nothing called next week.
Lordship.
For the already listed cases. Unlisted cases, we may consider. Listed cases, if you mention next week, it will go to next year, 24.
To fix matters.
And then to fix, once it is fixed, if you say next week, it will go to next year.
Let it.
Yes,
Wait, please.
adjourned on the prayer of Mr. Lana Council for the respondent. Yes, next.
Wait, please, Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 90 and 91 of today's daily list. So here, Mr. Senior Counsel, Mr. UK Nair and Mr. HK Das, who are appearing for the appellants are out of station.
You hearing matter, hearing matter.
No, Miller, it's in the orders, Miller, it's a written.
We'll say, please sit down, we'll see that.
Lordship.
Lordship, I have one additional prayer, Lord. Item 8 of the.
Please sit down, next.
Hearing
Yes.
list, Lordship.
I beg to mention item number 106, your lordship.
106,
Your lordship.
106.
The matter has been amicably settled between the parties, your lordship.
Very good news.
So the matter may wait.
I think that's the best news. Yes, what is your name, Mr.?
Yes, Roy, your lordship.
Huh?
Yes, Roy.
S. Roy, for the
For the appellant, your lordship.
applicant, and also Mr.
Then for the private respondent, 5 to 14.
and 14.
There is an interim order that may be vacated.
Some is that there has been an amicable settlement arrived between the parties,
There is a compromise deed, your lordship.
and a compromise deed has been also executed by the parties. In view of the above submission made, the present petition appeal has become infructuous. Any interim order passed also stands merged with the compromise deed
Dated-
executed between the dated
8/12/2022.
Huh.
March of
102.
May I please, Lordship, I beg to mention,
Yes,
I beg to mention item number 96 of daily list, my lord.
What is
The
it?
senior counsel appearing in this matter.
please sit down, we'll see. Yes,
Daily list for admission, item number 1.
yes, what is item number 1? What is this? Part 3 file. Fixed.
This is.
For what?
respect
This
of
is
the
fixed for what?
registration of the document, my lord.
Huh?
Registration of the assignment document, my lord.
Just a minute. 2020. Registration now?
Assignment document, my lord. Assignment agreement executed between the bank and me, the
Hmm.
petitioner, which we have produced before the sub-registrar office for the registration. And they denied to register my document, my lord.
Yes, any problem is?
Lordship, in this case, subsequently implemented respondent of 5 million. Lordship, in this case, Anjan Kalda is the standing counsel, million. He is not well. Our anxiety is that since we have been given the plot of land to a particular agency, million. So he obtained loan by mortgaging that plot of land, million. And after default, this loan was MPA. And now bank try to entrusted the charge to another party. That much of anxiety is there since lands belong to the government. So Lordship may grant 2 weeks time. In the meantime, we will file.
Their affidavit is required.
Lordship.
Okay, you filed them?
Lordship.
Okay,
But what is the stand of the state? Why are you not allowing him to register the document? No, register the document because, my lord, during hearing of this application, my lord, it had come to the notice, my lord, of this honorable court that AIDC is a necessary party. No, AIDC is there, but it is your officer, sub-registrar. Yes, sub-registrar, he is not, my lord, doing, he has sent it to the, my lord, office of the Inspector General, seeking the report. You get your instructions on that. My lord, I have received the instruction, my lord, my instruction is that only if the, my lord, the AIDC is not objecting, my lord, then there is no difficulty. Because that part of land is, my lord, held by AIDC. AIDC is having the first charge. Now, if it is reconstructed, my lord, then the charge of AIDC will, my lord, it will be hampered. That is the only answer. So their affidavit is required, my lord.
okay.
Lordship.
Mr.
M. Mohan Kamila.
For the respondent number?
5 million.
Respondent number who prays for 2 weeks time to file an affidavit. List accordingly. Yes, next.
Item number 2.
Yes, Mr.
May please, your lordship, my senior Mr. BC Das is unwell, your lordship, so maybe.
And what is this matter about?
This is regarding provincialization of the services. The dispute is between the private respondent and the appellant.
You are the private respondent.
Lordship.
Now, mine has been set aside.
Huh?
But my provincialization has been installed and set aside by the.
By run a single there. So you are anxious. Now you are nobody is there. Listen. You also not provincialized, obviously. And he also seeking provincialization. Okay. Mr. Mazumdar, anything? You're a government. You don't have any role to play.
We provincialize them, my lord.
Correct.
So therefore we'll have the major role to play. But
Yes.
what has happened is he was provincialized. She was left out.
Okay.
We cancelled his provincialization against which he came before the writ court, my lord.
Yes.
Now the writ court has found a fault that we did not take the approval of the state government. The director did not take the approval of the state government while cancelling the provincialization. So the matter was remanded back to the department to take the approval and do the cancellation.
And then
Filing of this writ appeal, my lord, we have not been able to proceed with the cancellation. That is how it stands, my lord.
Oh, I see. Of course, yeah. If she's able to make out a case.
But admitted position is that let them have their-
You proceed with the direction issued by the single judge,
my lord.
which will be subject to the order to be passed by this court. If you are successful, will.
Then she goes. my lord. My lord.
But if you are not successful, then why should that? Because they will take another.
Yes.
Okay. The direction issued by the learned single judge may be carried out by the state respondent, which however will not be given effect to without leave of this court.
My-
This is a matter of the
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Okay.
Obliged.
Item number 3.
What is this, Mr. Care?
This is appeal by the revenue. It is the order of the CSET lot. Given this.
Notice issued?
Notice not already respondent appeared. Notice is-
Commissioner, you are there. Then why did you say today? Today for what purpose?
For framing substantial question of law.
Oh, substantial question of law.
Lordship, Mr. Counsel is suffering from.
You, what is your,
Already I have given.
you have given, yes.
He's suffering from high fever.
Okay, then in the meantime, you, after the recover from the fever, you give your suggestion. What is your name?
Gudip Dattatre.
Huh?
Gudip Dattatre.
You, Datta.
Gudip Dattatre.
Dattatreya.
Yeah.
Maharashtra.
No, Lordship, from Assam itself.
Dattatreya, we thought is from Maharashtra. Anyway, you must have migrated some earlier, some Maharashtra. Mr. So for respondent, hard mission, so we will also furnish the
Hearing from the question.
Yeah. On the section, who may also suggest the substantial question of law involved in this appeal, so that the matter, so that it can be taken up on the next date. This after 2 weeks? How long?
2 weeks.
2 weeks, okay.
Item number 4.
This is an appeal by the revenue against the order of the tribunal. I have given the suggested substantial question of your law.
Yes, anything substantial question of law involved? Yes, Mr. or no?
There is no substantial.
There is no question at all involved, huh?
You lost me kindly see me the appeal. At page 6. Clause 4, my lord.
We have to frame an issue ourselves.
No.
What we are going to decide?
No, my lord, you lost me see the grounds on which they have challenged.
Huh?
The at clause 4, my lord, at page 6.
Page 6.
Page 6, my lord, of the appeal. This is the only ground on which they are challenging, my lord.
The ground.
The
6.
grounds for challenging the impugned order so and so by the income tax appellate tribunal bench is stated.
So we'll hear. If it is the only ground, we'll hear. What about it?
No, my lord, the question is that the substantial question of law, whatever is there, first of all, it must be there. They whatever they are saying, my lord, the question issue was that, my lord, that the notice under section 143 can be issued only after 7 years, only if some incriminating documents are found worth of the assets more than 50 lakhs. The tribunal, on the basis of the fact finding authority, come to this conclusion that no document was found. Now the addition has been made in section 68, which was there in the books of account itself. So the tribunal says that without the preconditions of fulfillment, you cannot proceed. Now, the grounds which they are challenging, this ground, this is not, well, the court substance question law which they are framing.
Yes, Mr. KL, what do you say?
Lordship, this is a ground, Lordship.
Because see, what learned senior counsel is saying that fact, that finding, that fact must be there, isn't it? That the 50 lakhs, number one, then secondly,
Because the incriminating documents
incriminating document.
about the assets,
Yes.
50 lakhs, but there is no addition on
Yes.
50 lakhs.
So that is a sine qua non. There is a condition precedent.
My lord.
So what do you say? If it is not there,
You want to agitate on this, we'll hear you,
we'll hear you then. Okay.
whether substantial question of law at all
Your Lordship,
arises.
further see,
You can also argue that there is no substantial
my
question. of law.
Lordship, further see, my lord, page 8.
That is what we said, and we'll hear that.
My lord, Lordship, see, page 8, my lord. This is an income tax appeal. You pay your Lordship, see. In the bottom, my lord. The prayer in the writ petition be not allowed, and for causes shown in hearing one, the writ appeal and pass such orders. My lord, first he is writing writ petition, thereafter he is saying writ appeal. In the next portion, during the pendency of the writ appeal. My lord, what is this?
That is because this clerk, they just type whatever in they cut and
So
paste.
much issue should not be solved.
Not integral part of the appeal law.
It's that you do cut and paste and do that, chalo, like a chai, all chai, just keep on giving chai, you can't do that. You have to make corrections because these are important issues. When you go to Supreme Court, you can't say that, no, there was a typographical mistake, the clerk was not well.
We are not saying that this is a typical mistake. It was a mistake committed by the earlier council law.
Whatever, make corrections, make
You are
correction.
able to correct it.
Correct it.
You will correct it by hand only.
List again, after making necessary corrections.
Then we'll hear on the substantial question.
Lordship, you're not first of all, my lord. Thereafter, Lordship, you feel that no, it's substantial question of law there. Lordship.
Mr. Sharaf Lanis, paying for responding, somebody said there is no such a question of law involved at all. This, the court will consider it on next date. 2 weeks.
Lord, I may be permitted to find an affidavit saying that, Lord, why it is not doesn't arise.
Okay, and then the respondent may also file an affidavit in that regard.
Much.
Listener to
Appellant may be permitted to correct.
appellant also is permitted to make necessary corrections in the appeal.
At the cost, my lord.
Income tax, you are collecting money from everybody. You are not
Why
sparing
they
everybody.
should not pay.
Huh? Why shouldn't you pay? But you are the richest organization.
Let it go to court, when the welfare fund.
Hey, Mr. KL,
The tax have been collected for the betterment of the country and people, lordship, not for the personal gain of the.
Correct, but you have a lot of money, whatever it is. For what reason or what you collect is immaterial. We know that you have the maximum amount of money in your account.
No, lordship, every money,
25,000 should go to legal
every
aid.
money goes to the consolidated fund. lordship.
Next.
Item number 5.
Ranjan Deka.
Please, your lordships, my lord, this is about compassionate appointment. Regarding compassionate appointment.
Compassionate appointment.
Yes.
What happened? Yes, why are you giving?
So my lord just reflected the order, my lord, we have an office order. As per the office order, we have two criteria. The first criteria is that the existing provisions of appointment of compassionate ground shall be limited to the following cases only prospectively. Serving employee killed due to extreme violence while on board duty. B, death of the employee due to accident or mishap while on the board duty.
Unless these two are, then you no compassionate appointment.
She does not fall, and accordingly, the single judge has held that as you do not fall under it, no compassionate appointment can be given.
My lord, my humble submission is that the respondents, they are saying that my claim does not come under the office memorandum dated 30/4/5.
Yes.
But then about 2-3 years back, they have appointed one person, namely Mukund Gogoi, alias.
My lord, in that regard, also the single judge has reflected that the para 4, the para 6 of the judgment, that the above office order dated 30/4/2015 having clearly laid down the guidelines requiring for considering a person for compassionate appointment. The court is of view that just because some person might have been given compassionate
There cannot be equality in negative. No.
Yes, they cannot be equality in our.
See, they made a mistake. See, it happens. Some people get into the system through. That's why we use the word backdoor means. No, Some people get into, somehow they manage, they survive, they live. But that cannot be precedent to say that, so therefore, I should be also considered.
So here, my humble submission is like to call for the reports of.
Call for the record for what? We are not challenging his appointment also.
Yes, ma'am.
And therefore, what is the point? Hard miss. The present appeal has been filed against the MP noted dated so page 57, by which the Learned Single Judge has dismissed the plea for appointment under the combined harness scheme on the ground that the said scheme is applicable only when under two circumstances as provided under office order dated 30 April 2005, which provides the two conditions A, B, page 12, 42. From the above, it is evident that the compassionate appointment scheme being implemented under the board is restrictive in nature, confined to only two categories of persons mentioned in the order, aforesaid order. And as such, if a person does not belong to any of the either categories, he cannot make any claim for appointment. Under the circumstances, we do not file any merit. Next. Next.
Item number 6.
Mohan. Yes. Mohan, you are for union.
My lord.
And where is Mohan?
My lord.
Who is Mohan? Mr. Gogoi, D. Gogoi. Where is Mr. D. Gogoi? Mr. S.M. Hassan. Appeal. Non appears for. So we close it A or D. A means what?
My lord.
A or D.
Earlier set of advocates has been changed subsequently, my lord. Now.
If the lawyer does not appear, then what do we do?
There is also no merit, my lord. Rightly passed, single judge rightly passed the order, my lord. Because of the poor eyesight, my lord, he was not allowed to join in the CSF.
Low medical.
Low medical, my lord. Worse
So you can't use for some other work.
No, my lord. Eyesight is required, my lord, 6/6. One is my lord 6/12, one is 6/18.
But he's not blind.
You can make him sit in the office and do all those clerical works. Why he doesn't require to see those enemies going around?
No, my lord, CSF regarding that post, my lord. He has appointed, my lord.
He was appointed as a constable GD.
My lord, general duty, yes. Worse is as per average, worse is 6/9. Subsequently, his prayer is in this appeal, his prayer is for second time review, which is not permissible. Already review has been done by the authority, and it was deteriorated in the next time.
No.
You can use him for medical also, attendant. People need money to survive. Whatever they will accept. Don't use for constable work. Ask him to attend as a male nurse.
No, in that case, subsequently, if one is allowed, hundreds of
doesn't matter. What doesn't matter? You will be allowing only your Indian citizen only this country. You will be helping. You are not going to help some foreigner. Reconsider. Yes. Let the state government take instruction. Let the union take instruction. CGC take instruction. Yes.
There may be other.
Yes, there is a scope. Instruction as to the possibility of accommodating the appellant to in any other post. Huh? See that. Don't just leave it like that. Appellant, he is a human being. His families depend on him. And he has been getting some salary also, perhaps.
Yeah.
Yes, then suddenly eyesight deteriorated.
No, my lord. Very fast time, my lord.
Okay, next.
After 3.
Next. Yes, after 3. Yes.
Item number 7.
Deputy Commissioner, Kendra Vidyalaya. What happened?
Yes,
Kendra Vidyalaya.
matter relates to the admission. We have come on an appeal, my lord. Learned Single Judge has directed us to reconsider the matter, my lord.
Reconsider, what is the problem?
The problem is that his father applied in a category which he is not belongs to. So he was not selected. Now, my lord, Learned Single Judge says that since seats are available in other different categories, to consider, to consider.
What is the point of keeping that seat empty?
No, my lord, we have got the guidelines. We cannot go to fill up the seat of the other category.
Oh,
Now,
if the seat will empty,
Yes.
remain empty.
Yes, even remains empty.
About 100.
In this case, my
Yeah.
10 months is over, my lord. March, there will be new admission, my lord. My learned friend can try in the new March again, my lord. He's in class 1, my lord. Almost 10 months.
All
is
is categorized and the seat is empty, but you said, no, we still will not
over.
allow.
What to do? It is the guidelines of the KVS. That is the problem.
Therefore, the court has directed. So the High Court is directing, you comply with it.
Our decision.
You go to Supreme Court.
Problem is that, my lord, if
You go to
wants-
Supreme Court for
if he-
small,
if he-
small
if
things, you are filing cases.
If he
For
wants,
admission,
if you
yeah.
accommodate, my lord, it will be a.
This, we'll say that he will not be a president.
You can reject his claims by giving a reasoned order.
Why you are coming?
There is a direction for you to consider. You could have considered.
Mr.
giving all
Learned
your
Counsel
reasons
was in the
why this
direct.
case cannot
My
be
lord,
considered.
because of the guidelines, you could not.
You
Now,
wait
now,
what-
my lord, at the fag end of the year.
The hard Mr.
it
Learned
is
Counsel for
again
the
not up to
appeal and
one,
now
my lord.
also Learned Counsel respondent, the direction of this court is as follows. Since it is a direction for constitutional led, we don't find reason to interfere with the same according to this. Next.
All right.
Item number 8.
Srimoy, yes, Srimoy. What is this Srimoy?
Meet your lordships. This matter relates to selection and appointment of assistant professors in different.
You coming for the first time today for what purpose? Today, what
My
is to be
lord,
done today?
This matter has come up for admission, but I'd like to pray for a disposal, my lord, because the.
Disposal.
My-
How long will take to argue? It will require full length hearing, Lordship. What is that full length hearing according to how long will take? 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, 1 day, 2 days?
Maybe half an hour, my.
And Mr.
I have to distinguish 3 different cases of the Honorable Supreme Court.
So double the half an hour, that means 1 hour, 1.5 hours.
Maybe.
So maybe.
My lord, in that event, my lord, I'll like to praise my IA, my lord.
You
Because what
praise?
happened, my lord, the issue is here, my lord, whether the.
Short date may be given for this final hearing, Lordship. There is nothing called short date. Maybe in the first week of February. We don't know. I don't know what is this short date, long date, we don't know.
My lord,
Every
issue
because
is, my lord, whether
just because they happen to be some doctor, which doctor, some what post?
My lord, assistant
Professor.
professor of colleges.
It
Yes,
doesn't
my lord.
matter. Professor also can wait.
My lord, my lord, the advertisements are being issued and the selection processes are going on, my lord. The honorable single judge has said that only a part of the UGC guidelines are, my lord, binding on the state government. Whereas my case is that, my lord, the UGC guidelines are binding on the state government. That is the issue to be determined, my lord.
So, no. See, what is the IA? Because see, we can't give a fixed date for you for final argument. If you make out a case for interim, there's another issue. Interim, have you
Yes,
filed any
Lordship.
objection?
Interim Lordship.
Yes.
It is a.
He's insisting on interim because we cannot allow any hearing.
Granting any interim because
Whatever
all the
it is.
appointments are already done and
Oh,
she
I
is not
see.
selected.
Oh, I see. That's one dream. You wait for your time. There's so many people who are unemployed also. At least you are a
My lord,
professor, you
these are
can.
persons who, my lord, passed a long time back and because of the, my lord, difference that has arisen
You
because.
may have a case. We are not saying that. We
Then
are
your
not saying
worship
that.
kindly fix a
Huh?
short date.
Huh?
my lord.
Have you challenged the appointments?
My lord.
Have you challenged the appointments of the?
No, my lord, we have not challenged the appointment. We have challenged the particular, my lord, the notification, which is contrary to the UGC guidelines. And we say that you have to follow the
But
UGC
once the
guidelines.
appointments are made,
My lord.
you have to.
No, my lord, the question is here on the
Correct,
basis
but
of that guideline.
Correct, but the one appointments have been made, then what to do?
My lord, your worship will kindly try to
Therefore,
understand.
if you are successful,
We are not, my lord, challenging a particular post. We are challenging a notification by which, my lords, they are making appointments in different colleges.
so what you want to
advertisements are
say is that if in a subsequent appointment, subsequent advertisement, you will also suffer. Is it your case?
My lord, the advertisements are issued by different colleges on the
Whatever
basis
it
of
is,
these.
correct,
my-
this is- see that now appointment, whatever may be the case, whatever may be the defects, according to you, they have already made the appointments, number one.
No, this is a continuous process, my lord.
Correct, that is why we want to know that in a future recruitment, you will be prejudiced. Because if the same condition continues, that is your case.
True, my.
Then we can just let them apply if then will be subject to, we'll see that. And we'll Well, we can't do that also. What will be the next recruitment condition? We do not know. We don't Lordship. know also. So if you, as in when that comes up, you make an application. And if you are lucky, we'll allow you also to participate, subject to final and not to declare. But that has not come up. Suppose
Yes.
if Mr. Saika advertises today, we will allow you. Sit.
My lord, Mr.
There is
Secretary
no
doesn't
chance because
advertise.
800 appointments we have recently done. So Mr. Sharma also will. Okay.
It will come on
Regular course of hearing. It will come up. We can't give you preferential treatment.
No, because of the special situation, my lord, actually, I have not been able to perhaps make your.
See, Mohit, though you are lady, huh? But then we don't have, huh? Three lady, but we don't have this 1/3 reservation for women
My lord,
appointment.
From the submission of the learned advocate general, my lord, it appears that a notification may change. What happens, my lord, every time there is a challenge to a notification.
I am not saying that, Lordship, it is a misinterpretation.
Mr. Lanes, since the matter is likely to take time, and in view of the apprehension by the Learned Council expressed by the appellant that in future recruitments, they may face the same problem. Liberty is granted to the appellants to approach this court as and when any post is advertised, which is to the detriment of their interests, so that appropriate that the court can consider passing appropriate order at that stage. We have given you sufficient. If tomorrow they apply, you say that, then we'll see. Next.
If you applies, Lordship. It's too late.
I am making a last request, my lord, for a short date of hearing.
Since the matter is fresh to 2021 and many other, since the appointment has been already made and further this fresh matter and many other old cases are pending before this court, we may not be able to pick up this matter urgently. However, Baki sub same. Next.
My lord, there is a rejection of my prayer for early hearing, my lord. That part may not be stated, my lord. We can
Okay, in that case, we'll say that we don't say anything except that last portion. Okay.
No, the last portion your lordship will not say.
Yes, last portion will remain. That as and when you can apply.
Yes, my lord.
That earlier portion, all those take time, all these things will go. Yes.
Item number 9.
Pomkan Nakolita.
May it please your lordship.
Pomkan
Very
Kolita.
small issue is involved, the petition. The departmental
Ponakon
authorities,
Kolita. Yes, tell us.
the departmental authorities initiated a process. But because of the order of the learned single judge, that process has been stopped in the middle, lordship.
What? Who are you?
Lordship, the petitioner, his grandfather, lordship, he was a freedom fighter.
Then?
And he was granted family pension during that time in
Yes.
1965-1968 and Excel 1 page 13.
Yes.
And he was residing over a plot of land in Guwahati also.
Yes.
But subsequently, he was asked to to come out of that land.
Yes.
And the government, by way of a notification at page number 17,
Yes.
granted him an alternative plot of land,
Yes.
which could be granted in his favor.
Yes.
But unfortunately, during his lifetime, your lordship, that did not materialize. And the petitioners through and the appellant through RTI have got all these documents. And thereafter, he moved an application to the government, and the government at letter page number 22 asked the deputy commissioner Kachar to consider his application and if possible to move forward. Thereafter, your lordship, that pursuant to the order of the deputy commissioner wrote a letter to the circle officer at page number 23 on 6/10/2018 that to do necessary, and if he is eligible, he may be provided certain plot of land.
Yes. Then what happened?
Thereafter, your lordship, the circle officer did not report back anything. Thereafter, there was further reminder from the office of the deputy commissioner at page number 24. Then also the circle officer did not respond. Then he made an application to the circle officer.
Then
that such letter has been sent by the DCU. Please act upon it. And thereafter, he approached this honorable court, your lordship. And this honorable court dismisses only on the ground of delay and laches at page number 38. So the matter that was initiated, your lordship, let it be taken to its logical conclusion.
you will consider it. What is
The
it?
entire case may not premise upon ifs and buts. If that could be been given, but it is not given.
You consider he is submitting a representation, consider it.
There is no subsisting right.
What subsidiary? He said his grandfather is a freedom fighter.
Grandfather, my lord, way back in the year 1968.
What do you mean by way back? Obviously, it will be way back. We got independent in 1947.
No,
So his grandfather was there. It will be way back. So what's the problem?
way back in the year 1968, a
Doesn't-
move was made
Yes.
to settle some plot of.
Or is
land
that
for the
is that scheme there or not? You see that we don't have scheme. Sorry, Baba, you go and purchase your own. You tell them. He is expecting his grandfather died for it. That's why we are all sitting here enjoying this fresh air.
No, since
Doesn't matter.
his predecessor in interest did not, my lord, took any step, my lord.
Although at that time, that is why they are freedom fighters. They never thought about their family. Today, we only think about myself and my family. They never thought about their family. So they never bother about it. So you make an application. Here's hard Mr. Lana counsel for the application. Yes, sir, before you consider it. You said there is nothing like this. No, it was there at long time. We have stopped it, whatever reason. At least he has a legitimate expectation. You can do it. Whatever is there. Hard Mr. Lana counsel.
Lordship, in fact, the matter was processed, your lordship. Deputy Commissioner wrote a letter to the circle officer at page number 23.
Allowed. Yes, next. We'll give a direction to that to consider. You submit the representation. Yes, next.
You already submitted, your lordship.
Okay, that okay will that will be.
Item number 10.
Yes. May please, your lordship.
But this matter has come up for the first time, my lord.
First time, yes. Ghana Kanto. What do you tell us? Tell us quickly.
The appellants before lordship, my lord, approached this honorable court, my lord, claiming, my lord, the outstanding allowances and my lord, outstanding allowances.
HRA, then what happened?
My lord, that has been denied, my lord.
And so what is to be done? Tell us.
My lord, the lordship may admit this writ appeal, my lord,
Yeah, entitled to HRA? No, then.
the on two aspects, my lord, my lord, in the petition, my lord. They claim the HRA under the Minimum Wages Act, that is, my lord, included in the minimum wages, under the Minimum Wages Act.
Have you submitted any representation to the authorities about HRA? It was rejected by you or what?
That apart, my lord, they are claiming that.
You submit, we don't know how to calculate. They will, if you as per reject. If you are entitled.
Para 26, you have been given partial relief.
Then one more is required. Yes. If anything left out, you make an application. This HRA and we don't have time to work out.
Provided as per their judgment.
No, my lord, the issue
If the petitioner being employed casual so and so should be provided.
My lord, the issue is pending report on our apex court, my lord.
Then we'll come up. Then how do we decide then?
Lordship may keep the writ appeal
You
pending.
should have pointed out in the first. You are inviting us to decide on a matter pending before the apex court.
Now you are saying.
Not proper. You give us the number, we'll.
Yes, my lord, I have annexed that order, my lord.
Mr. Saika submits that
49.
certain related issues are pending before Honorable Supreme Court in so and so number. List the matter of the disposal matter by the Supreme Court. Yes. Next. Give the number. Yes, next.
Page 49. Page 49.
Supplementary list for admission 172.
Yes.
Yes, sixth schedule. We'll clarify it. The matter ends there. हो गया. चलिए. Yes. Okay. Allowed. Yes.
Much obliged.
Daily list matters regarding provincialization 11 to 15.
Yes,
What is the status of that inquiry which was earlier?
We have submitted the report. In fact, this is a third round of hearing.
Report, I think last time, I think there were about 15 or 20 schools or.
80 odd schools had applied to us pursuant to our advertisement. Their status we have given. Others did
Have
not
you
give us
submitted to the court?
My lord, yes.
Oh.
Yes, it was submitted, and others they did not apply pursuant to the advertisement, so we could not take any steps for those schools. For those who applied under the advertisement, my lord, we have.
And what is the report about?
My lord, in some cases, we have found that the recognition has come prior to the permission to the schools. In some cases, it was okay, but they had applied in a prior manner, but the grant of permission was a bit delayed.
Have we brought it by way of an affidavit or?
I think that will be better, no?
Have
Because
filed an affidavit.
although
I'll just
let
check
me
on the
file by
accounts.
affidavit because of factual issue.
Office to be
Because we
supplied.
have received any report,
See,
We have given
you can see the
whether our case has been
sound
considered or.
from that side, no, high volume. Because you are not filed by affidavit and
Yes,
you are not
yes.
given a copy. Do it, no problem. Please file. Okay. Let the report be filed by the state government by way of affidavit by giving copies of the same to the petitioners.
all the petitions.
All the petitioners.
petitions. Series of cases.
Series of cases.
When I say petitioners,
This is only with regard to those 80 petitioners, I think.
The cutoff mark, where the cutoff date
Where,
is. There are several
where
issues
applied
involved here.
pursuant to the advertisement.
Yes.
so we said petitioners, that
Yes,
means
yes,
those
yes.
who
Not-
deserve to get it, not
Yes,
all.
yes, yes. Lordship.
Petitioners in plural form.
Last.
Yes.
Next date.
Next date. my lord.
First, you have a look at the.
You first,
affidavit and then-
why you are asking next that you see it, you may like to file another. Then after that you make a mention.
Your demands will be taken care of.
After 4 weeks.
4 weeks, 3 weeks.
Okay, after 4 weeks. List after 4 weeks. Next.
Item number 16 and 17.
Newly provincialized. What do you want?
Because here, my lord, we've been deprived of the pension, my lord. We are asking for, my lord, pension on the old scheme, my lord. That's why we are challenging the rule 8(2) of the, my lord,
You are
provincialization act.
challenging the rule. That means this will require hearing. If you are challenging the rules, virus. If you are challenging the virus of the rules, then we will require hearing.
Same act,
Oh, I
2017.
see.
act.
So,
Part of the series, man.
Part of the.
Part of the series, man.
There are several
okay, part of the
categories.
series. Okay. Series.
This is pertaining, these are the only two matters pertaining to pension.
Yes, my lord. Yes.
They want earlier.
Separate provisions are put to challenge.
Okay. They'll come up along with that. Same
Lots.
group. Okay. Yes, next.
Item number 18 to 39.
Up to lordship, up to 84.
What is this to be done? What is to be done today?
Same. Up to 84, same order may be possible.
Okay, up to 84. Yes.
The last number.
84 last, no? 84. 11 to 84.
Actually, my lord, I would like to, lordship, kindly fix a date, man, after 4 weeks, my lord. Otherwise, case will not come.
You mentioned before the.
You make a
court,
mention.
What is the point in fixing a date unless you are,
Yes.
you have that affidavit?
Because on that day somebody will fall in, then what will happen? You make a mention when everybody is well. You know from your colleagues that somebody is not well, somebody has gone to some foreign
Yes,
country. Don't mention at that time. We make a mention when everybody is there. Otherwise, we'll fix a date. He's there, he's not there.
Lordship, highly obliged.
Okay. Yes, next. Next item. 85.
Item number 85.
Unions. Yes. Where is Mr. Bharat Sarkar? Where is Mr. Kayal? Yes, what is this, Mr.? What is this case? You have no idea also. You don't know also. The Bharat Sarkar is not present, you also don't know. So we also don't know anything. So what to do? We'll close it.
preparing for respondent number 1 to 4.
But at least you know the respondent. What is the matter about? What is their problem?
Seniority.
May I please, your lordship?
Yes, madam.
Lordship,
Tell us what is to be done today?
Lordship, as per order dated 21, we're supposed to take service of notice on respondent by Dusty on respondent number
Respondent number
9, 16, and 20, lordship. So we have already taken.
you have taken.
We've taken, lordship. So affidavit is filed on 4.
Dusty you have
Dusty,
taken.
lordship.
Respondent number
On respondent number, lordship, 9, 16, and 20.
an affidavit filed by the CJ regarding Dusty service kept on record flag B. That means all have been served right now?
So, lordship,
Huh?
but lordship, one thing I have mentioned here that Respondent number 16 and 20 that has been implemented twice, Upendranath Bora.
Twice.
So previous that was struck out,
Okay.
respondent number 20.
Yes, one number 20.
20 that
So all notices have been served.
served.
Ms. Devi,
L.
L. Devi. Council for the center. Union submits that steps have been taken and the matter and now service is complete. And matter can be now 2016 matter, what to do with this? Hearing.
Yes,
And according to matter can be heard. List accordingly for hearing. Miss Devi also submits that due to inadvertence, respondent number 16.
16 and 20 same person.
16 have been again implemented as 20.
Yes, 20 that.
Accordingly, the respondent number name or respondent 20 shall be struck off from the course title. Yes, hearing. Next.
Number 86.
Assam Power Distribution. APDCL. So we'll dismiss. Nobody is present. APDCL. Hard B. Chaudhary, appellant, await service report. Service report. What service report await for so many years? Have you taken step? Neither AD card nor respect. Likho. No one is present for the appellant. Office note also indicates that neither AD card nor answer have been also received by. No one appears for the appellant. We'll close it. All file. Petition appeal is dismissed for default. Around 17 matter, nobody is interested. Next.
Item number 87.
Sirpur. Sirpur. पहले भी नहीं था ना Yes, 87. What is this? Who is for the IA? What is this IA about? Hard AY Chaudhary, applicant, await service report. What is this about? Condonation. How many days?
568 days.
568 days, 2 years. What is the reason for condonation?
You have for respondent 10.
Have you filed any objection?
No, my lord.
Nobody appears. You have for department, 508 days. Kachar, the petitioner went home, Kachar. Suddenly his father hospitalized due to effect. Service report not complete. Problem. Respondent number 10 and 11 by Resta Post with AD. Sripur. Sripur. 10 and Sultana Begum Laskar. Farhana Begum. What is this? Elementary. The petitioner is from where? Sirpur Fulbari Venture School. Province, Why did this appellant is a school? Appellant is a school, the school is not interested. What? Where is the school? What is this? Appeal, what is the appeal of this? Where is the order? Sultana Begum. To bring provincialization of school.
Provincialization.
You file an appeal and don't appear, what to do? List on Monday. If and no one appears for the applicant. If no, and if on that day none appears, appropriate order will be passed. Monday. Yes, next.
Item number 88.
Wait, please, my lords, I'm extremely sorry for inconveniencing this honorable court, my lord. Item number 86, my lords.
Go on.
My
Go
lords,
on.
our names were not reflected in the cause list. Somehow we managed to miss the matter, my lord. We've taken steps also.
Whose name is not reflected?
APDCL, my lords.
Well, here all this array of lawyers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
My lord, there has been a change in the standing councils, my lord.
Or have it changed?
My lords. We've taken steps also. The service is not complete upon the respondent, my lords.
Okay. Recall.
And DPO. Our names may be reflected, my lord.
Okay. Likho, list is by showing the name of the new
SC APDCL.
newly engaged counsel for the APDCL.
SC APDCL.
SC APDCL. Okay.
Deeply obliged.
Next. What is this?
Item number 88.
What is this? Majumdar, R. Majumdar, counsel for the appellant. Where is Mr. Majumdar? JNUM, Laskar, Jia Ghosh. Where are they? If you don't come, none appears for the appellant. This on Monday. If nobody appears on that day, appropriate order will be passed. Yes, next.
Item number 89.
Lanuntha. What is this?
Lordship.
Review.
Lordship.
What is the review?
I had requested for the attestation to come on record, Lordship. So,
no, today's listed for what purpose?
Lordship is for orders, Lordship.
Order for what?
Lordship, we are permitted.
Gautam, fresh notice to respond 6 and 7.
On 24,
Have you taken steps?
we have taken steps, Lordship. In fact, I filed the dusty affidavit.
Dusty also served.
Lordship.
You are
I'm appearing on behalf of the Advocate General for the State of Mizoram. He is out of station, my lord. I'm just representing him today.
Okay. So what is to be done today?
So, Lordship, all I'm praying for is since services complete, Lordship may kindly list this matter in the admission column, Lord.
Okay.
Review matter.
Review matter.
Lordship.
So there's no question of admitting.
Lordship.
We'll have to hear on the review whether the review is required or not. If required, we allow.
Review on what ground?
On the ground, Lordship, a cutoff date. It's issued in the cutoff date, Lordship, or passing a departmental exam, you know.
Oh.
Division bench, you went to the Supreme Court.
Lordship.
No, but what is the ground for review? Ground for we know that is limited. What is the ground you have raised?
No, Lordship, once we went on to the Supreme Court, Lordship, they permitted us to file a review here. It is the last election.
Supreme Court has permitted to file a review. Okay, we'll come up then. We'll hear then what is up.
Supreme Court, you chose to withdraw.
Okay. And Mr.
And got me, Lord.
They will submitted the services complete. In that view of the matter, the matter will be listed again after 3 weeks. Yes, next item number.
Item number 90 and 91.
Please, your lordship.
Now, in this matter, Mr. Senior Counsel, Mr. Uken Nair and Mr. HK Das, my lord, they are out of station, my lord.
What is the matter about?
No, it's a matter challenging the, impugned order dated 4/3/2020, my lord.
What is the impeachment order about?
Lord,
Lordship, here, the private respondent is there, Lordship.
They have not been served
Noted
notice.
service record is awaited.
I see, awaited. Oh, I see. I see. Await service to respondent number 14. Who is the respondent number 14?
She was the complainant, Lordship, in this matter.
Deputy Director School, what? Who is 14? Let us see, who is the respondent number 14?
private respondent, my
No.
lord, Jhumpe Koyo.
Huh? Respondent number 14. Writ appeal, no? This is appeal, no? What is it? Papumpara. We all, why is it being taken up here in Guwahati? Some reason? We don't. Huh? Any reason why it is taken up in principal bench?
It was permitted to move here.
Correct. It may have been permitted when it was perhaps the court was not functioning.
Lordship.
Certified. But if application advocate Dhruv is seeking permission to move appeal Itanagar, somebody appeal preferred against judgment that revival understanding dismissed. Who is the learned single judge at a time? Huh? Then it can be heard there.
Lordship.
Huh? We'll transfer it to Arunachal.
May I be given another chance? my
No,
lord?
no, it's not understand. It's not because this appeal is it should be heard in Itanagar bench.
Let it come up on the next week, my lord, any day.
Because the matter pertains to Itanagar bench. Let it be transferred there. Let the record be sent to the Itanagar bench.
Later.
Item number 92.
COTR.
May I please, Your Lordship? I'm appearing on behalf of respondent number 1.
You file your Vakalanama.
Yes, we filed it, Lordship. We may be granted 3 weeks time to file the affidavit in opposition, Lordship.
Affidavit opposition in read appeal.
Sorry, Lordship, our reply, sir.
Reply, you didn't file any affidavit in the before a single bench.
We did.
And then that's all. Why should you file here? Records will do requisition.
Fix for hearing.
Huh? Okay. Ms.
J.R. Thakur.
Thakur. Appearing for respondent number 1. Appears for respondent number 1. Who are the other respondents? 1. NBCC. You are for NBCC.
I am for NBCC.
State of Assam.
No, Lordship, Industries and Commerce Department. 2 and 3.
2 and 3. What about Micro Small Enterprise Facilitation Council, Babuni Maidan? Who is appearing for respondent number 3? Director of Industry. They are all council is part of the director. You can perhaps the state council government advocate can take over.
This is under the Director of Industries.
Director of Industries, Micro Small.
Under respondent 3 is under Director of Industries.
2 and 3.
2 and 3. You are for 2 and 3. Okay, 2 and 3. And 4 Union Devi. Since the service is complete, we listed for hearing. Next,
Item number 93.
Techno Canada.
Appealing for respondent number 3 in the matter.
Respondent 1 adjourned to enable him to file affidavit
Lordship, we are filing affidavit today.
today. Are you sure?
During the course of the day.
During the course of the day?
Yes, Lordship.
Okay. Mr.
K. Kulitana.
Submits that he is filing the affidavit during the in the course of the day. Okay. They means till 12 o'clock night. So it should be office hour.
Within office hour.
In office hour. Okay. At least-
Matter should be posted for hearing, otherwise there
For admission hearing, Lord.
What is admission hearing? I don't know.
Only notice has been issued, Lord.
It will be heard. It will be finally heard.
Let it come for admission hearing.
Why?
Yeah.
Why? What is the special?
Nothing special, Lord.
And then will be heard finally. All will be heard. Oh, admitted. Oh, not yet admitted.
No, not yet admitted, Lord.
Okay. For admission, list for admission
After 2 weeks.
after 2 weeks.
Apply.
Item number 94.
Mohiuddin. Mohiuddin. Yes. What is this?
Service awaited, Lordship. Service is awaited.
Respondent 4. Who are these people? What is the matter about?
Regarding election of cooperative Lordship.
Election,
Cooperative election Lordship.
cooperative election. You take dusty. You take dusty service. Or you will start fighting there also. Appellant shall take step in respect to respondent number 4, 5, 8, 10, 12, and 14 by dusty to avoid delay.
Item number 95.
Saruk Ahmed.
My lord, in this case, senior additional AD, my lord, Dilip Majumdar was leading in the case. To the duties person in this, he is not present in court. Can it be taken up on Monday, my lord?
It's a habeas corpus, my lord. The detention order was passed in the March 2022, my lord. It will be, my lord, next 2 months, my lord, 1 year will come to an end, my lord.
NSA matter.
My lord, it's a PIT NDPS, my lord, under NDPS, my lord.
So what is to be done next week? What?
Monday,
Well, only if a lordship turns to page 101, my lord, for a moment, my lord, page 101, my lord. My lord, that paragraph 34, my lord. My lord, there was a delay.
Paragraph 34.
Paragraph 34, my lord, of the judgment, my lord, 101, page 101.
Paragraph
34.
Yes.
The aforesaid opinion of the advisory board, it is noticed, was rendered within 12 weeks, 6 days, which is marginally beyond the period of 11 weeks. My case is that, my lord, the advisory board should give its opinion within a period of 11 weeks, my lord. And it was passed after 11 weeks, my lord.
So it was marginal, therefore.
My lord, 1 day delay is also a delay, my lord.
My lord, Monday, my lord. It's a matter of 2 days only, my lord.
Otherwise, you are a.
Well, in fact, my lord, there are 7 cases against me, my lord, of NDPS case, my
You are
lord.
a veteran.
But all the cases I got bail, my lord. Small.
Okay. We'll see.
On Monday, my lord.
No, don't say Monday. Next week we'll see.
Well, because, my lord, 1 year will elapse, my lord.
When it will last?
My lord, it was passed in the March 2022. So before that, my lord.
March 2022, and we are in January.
January 23, my lord.
January 23. Still, we have 2 months.
My lord, the problem is that, my lord, if it is not set aside, subject to your lordship, my lord, my property will be, my lord, attached, my lord. They've sold it, my lord.
Oh, don't worry.
That's
We'll take care of.
Can
You
it
have a
be-
lot of property. You are so worried.
Can it be, my lord, on Monday if possible, my lord?
Not Monday. We'll see that. It will be listed next week.
24th then, my lord.
Next week.
Tuesday, my lord.
The date will be fixed by the registrar.
Next week.
Now we have empowered the computer to fix dates. Computer now will decide.
Next week.
Don't worry. Yes.
My lord, I'm obliged.
Item number 96.
Bonali Dotto.
Please, your lordship. Lordship, the senior counsel, which he does is out of station, my lord.
But what is this about? Do you have any idea?
My lord, this is against a judgment of the single.
Single judge. That we can understand is against the judgment of single judge. Directing why you are aggrieved.
My lord, has been alleged by the respondents, my lord. There were certain anomalies with regard to the appointment of the petitioner, my lord. Appellant, my lord.
Okay, anomalies. Then what is to be done if there are anomalies? Yes.
Lordship, on 39/22, Lordship notice was issued, but they have not supplied us with any extra copies so that we can get any updated instruction in this matter.
Give extra copies. You can't expect the council to do photostat for you. You have to give sufficient number. Give appellant will furnish sufficient number of memo of appeal to the client council for the respondent. This up to 2 weeks. Next.
Item number 97.
Mamtaz.
Yes,
what is this about?
Office order dated 25/11, my lord. We have taken steps on the respondent number 9, 10, 14, 17, my lord.
Okay, you have taken
Service
steps.
liberty is awaited, my lord.
What is 910?
My lord, they are the members, my lord, Gram Panchayat.
Okay, appellant shall take step by way of dusty also.
My lord, in fact,
To avoid any delay in the service of notice to the respondent number 9, 10, 14, 14 to 17. You take step, otherwise you will not be served. All this register ID will be lying somewhere in dustbin. Is next. Next.
Item number 98.
With your lordship.
Mansoor Ahmed.
Lordship,
Yes.
Lordship, while ordered at 22/12, Lordship, we are permitted to take dusty service upon respondent number 5, your lordship.
Have you
We have
taken?
taken the same, lordship, when we filed it, but it's not on record, your lordship. Lordship may have this matter after a week, lordship.
After 2 weeks, list
Lordship, I am appearing on behalf of the respondent number 5.
Okay. And Mr. Lane counsel for the appellant, and Mr.
Eti Sharkar.
who appears for respondent number 5,
MBTF for respondent number 6.
6,
And for
Let's
the
take.
1 to 4.
1 to 4. Now who remains? Who
Lordship,
remains?
respondent number 7. your lordship.
7 remains. Who is
Branch manager, your lord.
SBI.
SBI?
There is a standing council, survey copy.
Where is that branch manager? Of which bank?
State Bank.
SBI.
State Bank.
I think Mr. Nundi appears.
You give it to Nundi.
Lordship, we have taken through wide registered post, your lordship. We have taken steps upon respondent number 7. your lordship.
You inform him.
Okay, lordship, will take, will
You
serve a
will
copy.
keep on coming like this. Always we don't know how much weight it. You hire our van, you have to carry so much of weight, and how much fuel is used for carrying this file up and down the judges' bungalow and high court.
Lordship will serve a copy today. your lordship.
Serve a copy.
Lordship.
Next.
Item number 99.
Contempt. Sanjeev Burma, Diganto Burma, who is appearing for the contempt?
Lordship, respondent number, I appeared for respondent number 1, Lordship, but in the meantime, he has been transferred, Lordship.
Doesn't matter. You file your affidavit.
Lordship.
Transfer does not discharge you of any liability. You have
Lordship, for a few weeks I was there.
whatever it is. You say.
Such a new implement will be necessary, Lordship. for respondent
That they will do.
That is for them to worry.
Don't worry about them.
Lordship.
Don't carry their burden. You do your job. Petitioner 20.
The respondent one, we are appearing for which respondent?
Lordship, in fact, I am appearing for Diganta Bora, Lordship.
You tell us what did you do to comply? You first tell us.
Lordship, I have received some instructions, Lordship.
You file it.
Lordship.
And Mr.
I am Bhagavati.
who will appearing for respondent 1.
Lordship.
Let him file his affidavit. What about the respondent number 2?
Diganta Bora, Lordship.
Okay.
Commissioner
Diganta Bora.
Singh.
Okay. For
Earlier
and who is respondent number 2?
Lordship, I am appearing for respondent.
Have you filed your affidavit?
No, Lordship, we have
File it.
Lordship.
If you don't file affidavit,
We'll file a Lordship. We have, Lordship, we have done the necessary things from our end, but we'll put it on record, Lordship.
for contempt there are some routes,
Lordship.
earmark routes. Avoid that route.
Lordship.
Huh?
Lordship.
File, okay.
We'll file
And
our
this so and so, so and so. The respondent said file their affidavit dot fail. Yes, next.
That's all.
After 2 weeks.
100. Item number 100.
Lordship, in this case, we have served the notice on respondent through Dusty and filed an affidavit
Yes,
on 25th. 11th.
I see. So he is the only one to be served.
Yes, Lordship.
So it will complete.
Yes, service is complete.
Okay. Mr. Kayal submits that notice is complete, service is complete. In the view of the matter will be listed again after 2. What is this?
Lordship, in this case, we have come against the order of the Honorable CAT. Here, Lordship, grade pay, higher grade pay has been awarded to him. But he is not entitled to. He was transferred from another department to the income tax department.
Okay. This after 2 weeks. Yes, next.
Item number 101.
Rimpa,
We have taken step.
taken steps. What is this? Matrimonial,
Yes.
hard MS Ali, await service report. What steps you have taken?
We have taken step.
Unsub notice, addressee always absent. Return to. So you'll addressee always absent. Then your step will bounce back again and again. Uttam Pal, you are the wife. Oh, Uttam. Rima Pal, Rina Devnath, Uttam Pal.
Yes.
He again is missing. This divorce has been granted or what?
No.
Then why you are coming?
I guess the expertise proceeding that has been dismissed by the Lanat Court below, the principal judge family court Barbata.
She filed for divorce. Wife filed for divorce.
You are the wife.
Yes.
You filed for divorce.
Yes.
It was not allowed.
Not allowed.
Okay, till then you stay outside. You don't want to stay with him. Where are you staying right now?
Right now, differently at a rented house.
What do you mean by ex parte order? You are the one who filed.
Ex parte order was passed against the respondent.
Who is respondent?
And the respondent is the husband. And thereafter, the matter was proceeded. And the petitioner was heard. Evidence was.
In the result, the petition filed by the plaintiff for dissolution of her marriage is dismissed ex parte.
Yes.
The plaintiff is not entitled. You are not, because you could not prove your case. You
My
had a golden opportunity. You could have proved in his absence.
in absence, yes.
Yes. But you failed to prove.
Already that path has not been considered by the Lanat Court below. Sole testimony is also acceptable in the eye of law. That has not been considered.
Because the defendant
And
habitual
also,
drunkard.
My lord, on the other hand, the respondent has not filed any written statement.
Doesn't matter. It's good for
Yes.
you. Why you want
So
to?
he silently accepted. But that court below has not considered that.
I see.
You could not bring sufficient evidence.
You cannot bring something. You said you are not happy. He's a habitual drunkard. You could have called some neighbor. See, my husband always drinks, and then no cross-examination. You would have won the case so easily.
My lord.
What?
Even then
And the husband also kicks and blows on her. I say, see a neighbor. You don't have any children.
No, I have two children.
And they could have brought my papa is drinking, he keeps hitting my mother. The matter ends there. They would have been. You had a golden opportunity to prove your case in absence of your drunkard husband. But anyway, what to do? Then now he's not available because he's.
He knows that ex parte order has been passed against the petitioner. The case of the petitioner was dismissed by the Lanat Court below. That has been aware of by the.
What we are concerned is that, Mr. See, you have been taking steps, this woman, but then see, addressee always absent, return to the sender. How will you serve then?
That address was given in the plane also.
Correct.
Yes, madam. And despite the knowledge of the notice.
How much is the, what is the cost of a registered AD post now? 50 rupees or 100 rupees?
4150.
50. So every time you keep on, 50 rupees to Indian Postal Office.
Madam, this honorable court may be pleased to pass any other order to.
What kind of order tell us? What kind of order tell us?
Justice service. If this honorable court is pleased to.
But you take some bodybuilders with you. Other will be kicked. The moment you are going to serve the notice, you will find a kick, then you will have a problem.
Only 7 days. That may be also condoned, madam. If this honorable.
Okay. Appellant is permitted to take step upon the sole respondent by justice service. Full stop. She's a lady. Go to legal service authority. You take the help of some PLV. Well, who is that? Which district?
Barbata district.
Barbata. If the applicant desires to take the assistance of the Barbata district legal service authority, she may avail the service. Then go with them And even you'll find your drunkard husband. Otherwise, it will be difficult for you.
My lord.
Yes.
Item number 102.
10?
102.
Yes, yes.
Basically, Lord, services
Rashmi.
complete in this matter.
Huh?
They have appeared, services complete.
Okay.
Lordship, we file an IA for condoning the delay, Lord.
How many days?
122 days, Lord.
Lordship, we will file objection, we will file our Bagalana today, we will file.
Okay, okay. And Mr.
PK Das, Lordship.
Council applicant, also Mr.
AK Boro.
Appearing on behalf of the sole respondent,
Yes.
who seeks to file an objection to the application for condonation delay. This up to 2 weeks. Yes, next.
No, Lordship, if possible, it can be after 6 weeks, we have to send it to Rajasthan for waiting, Lordship.
6 weeks.
Lord, if
Rajasthan. 6 weeks. Waiting.
Yes, Lord.
You drafted and send it by 6 weeks. Rajasthan, you get it, go by. What is this, a matrimonial matter?
Yes, Lord.
Your which, what are you doing, your profession?
Profession is CRPF, you work as a, you work in a CRPF.
CRPF. Okay.
Where was the marriage solemn night? Where was the marriage solemn night?
Lordship, marriage was solemnized in Uttar Pradesh actually. He was posted in Kokrajhar, Lordship, where he filed this suit for divorce, Lordship.
So respondent is presently posted in Rajasthan. Huh?
He's from Rajasthan, but presently is posted in Madhya Pradesh, Lordship.
Madhya Pradesh. Okay.
Expert.
Who has filed the application? Ved Prakash Indolia.
Yes, Lordship.
And he got a ex parte order against, huh?
Yes.
Divorce?
Yes, Lordship.
Oh.
Being aggrieved at Tamil.
What is the ground of divorce?
Lordship, actually, we had filed during the COVID period, Lordship. And I was staying in Mathura, Lordship. I was already thrown out of my house, my domestic home, Lordship.
Do you have the official address under whose company will direct it to be? Okay. You are the husband.
Husband, Lord.
Why should you take 6 weeks?
Lordship, 4 weeks.
4 weeks. Take 4 weeks, yes. Mr. Spencer, applying for 4 weeks to file objection. Yes.
Obliged.
Item number 103.
May it please your Lord. An application for condonation of delay of 136 days. Your Lord. My learned friend has already appeared for all the.
Appearing for all the respondents.
So.
3 weeks time, we'll file objection. 3 weeks.
I'm Mr. Manan for the applicant. How also Mr.
N. Barua.
Who prays for 3 weeks time to file objection. Yes, in the IA. Yes, next.
Much obliged.
Item number 104.
Anjuman.
It's a habeas corpus application, my lord. My lord.
Yes.
My lord, the petitioner herein, my lord, she is now presently in my lord state home for women, my lord. Now, my lord, what happened, my lord, the earlier set of advocate, my lord, they have, my lord, returned the brief, my lord. And now they want to engage us, my lord, the deponent, my lord, because the petitioner, she is in state home, my lord. And the deponent was her elder brother-in-law. So now the deponent came to us and want to engage us. But because of the orders of this honorable court, my lord, the petitioner is now in state home. So, my lord, the leave of this court is possibly necessary so that the brother-in-law visits her and take the wakalatnama, my lord. Because here dispute is regarding the age of the petitioner, my lord. The petitioner, my lord, claims she is a major, my lord, and her parents had, my lord, kept her, my lord, so confined, my lord. So there was this litigation is regarding the majority of the petitioner.
Number 4 is
Number 4.
You are boys' side,
No, my lord, the petition, girl side.
girl
My
side,
learned senior is for the parents, my lord.
parents.
Girl means she wants to stay with the boy.
Yes,
So essentially you are engaged by the, or you are requested to appear by the
Boys'
family.
parents, boys' parents.
deponent, yes.
You have
Deponent.
been paid by the boys' parents.
Just they contacted us and.
So the boys' parents had contacted you. So you are the paid lawyer of the boys, girls' parents, boys' parents.
Yeah, boy,
Because the boys' parents want the girl to be with them,
yes, it's my.
and girl also wants to be with
Yes,
them. And that is girls' parents, they want
yes,
with them.
yes, yes. That
So since you are hired,
My lord,
engaged by the boys' parents,
my lord.
so your credibility is doubtful
My lord.
whether you will really represent the interests of the girl.
That's why, my lord. That's why, my lord.
The
whether-
autonomy of the girl stands compromised because you have been sent by the boys' parents.
Not parents, my elder brother of the husband. Kindly have a, Lordship, kindly have a look at page 10 of the, my lord, petition, my lord.
Let the girl represent her or herself. We will appoint a legal aid counsel. Yes, legal aid counsel
Only
will
one
appoint a
line,
senior advocate from here.
My lord, one
They will
line,
do free of cost for her. Yes, any senior counsel here who will do
Only
this for
one
this
line.
girl. You do look after your the father, that boy's father's side.
Lordship, can I just
Yes.
one line, my lord? Only one, I leave it to Lordship, my lord. If your Lordship goes to para 10, my lord, the deponent, my lord, here, my lord, kindly see, my lord, the deponent. There is
Who is the
specific-
deponent?
that brother-in-law, my lord. That's
Oh, brother-in-law, we don't see.
no, she was produced before this court also.
Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. See, there are three entities. The girl,
Yes, my lord.
the boy,
My lord.
four entities. Boy, girl.
My lord.
And the parents of the boy, parents of the girl.
Right.
Now this boy wants the girl wants the boy,
Right.
isn't it?
Yes, yes.
Isn't it?
Yes.
But the girl's parents don't want the boy.
Yes.
They said you should stay, you are still a young student, you should study, make your future, and you marry as per you. Don't get, influenced by this boy. We don't know what kind of boy he'll turn out to be. So that's obviously the genuine feeling of the girl's parents. Now we don't know. Maybe if she's major, maybe she will decide her own fate.
If she is 18, my lord.
That
then-
will be decided by the court.
Yes.
Till then,
My lord.
her autonomy has to be
Yes, yes.
respected.
My lord.
To ensure that autonomy, so we appoint somebody else. So don't give any help to this girl. She will look after herself.
My lord, my lord.
You can give some money if you want. There's no problem.
No, my lord.
That you can send some check, whatever. That, but then the girl will look after herself. For which we'll want to appoint some lawyer counsel.
Accused really credible. Accused are very opponent.
My lord, can I place one thing? My lord, here, my lord, kindly see, there are two, as I have gone through the record, my lord, there are two sets of, my lord, documents, my lord.
Hear you may be correct. We'll hear you.
So whichever is accepted by this court, that will prevail, my lord.
But we want to hear the voice of the girl.
That is true, my lord.
That is what. That is what.
She appeared before this court also.
Maybe. Maybe ultimately she may go with you.
Yes,
Is her
yes,
choice. If she's elder, no problem.
And
She is
her, but if also, she also wants to engage us, that part also may be left open, my lord. Kindly, my
that's what we want to, because
Yes,
she
yes.
doesn't have money unless you give her money. Parents are not giving money because parent doesn't want to be.
Yes, yes, yes. My lord, if she
So
wants
even
to-
though you are willing to give money,
Oh, my
but
lord.
then considering the peculiar nature of the case, we request Mr. Angshuman Bora, Senior Counsel, to assist the girl. The center of dispute. She is the center. No?
Her age, my lord.
We will see that. Let Kamal, he will also explain. Then after that we'll hear. If she is major,
Yes, my lord.
if she is major, then she will decide whatever she wants.
So
We
recent
can't-
Supreme Court also, my lord, in one case, my right to marry on her own choice, my lord. And in fact, cases were quashed also in that person.
In fact,
Provided she's an adult,
My lord.
major.
Yes.
The issue is whether she is a major
Yeah,
or
that
a
is
minor.
true, my lord, because here
Adult.
the documents which were produced before this court, possibly subject to your lordship final outcome, my lord. That itself would make it clear that she is major, my lord. As our understanding, I may be wrong, my lord. Yeah. Because there are several documents which were
The
produced before
documents
this
were
one. There
produced
are,
by both sides.
my lord.
Documents were produced by both sides.
Lordship, apparently, my lord, there are documents, lordship, it's in the IOs, my lord, the report also, my lord. And the certificates produced by the
One
respondent,
aspect
my
has
lord.
been concealed, my lord. The trial court held the girl to be a minor. And that was assailed before the district and session judge Durham. It was dismissed. That revision petition was dismissed. And that particular fact was concealed by the petitioner before this honorable court.
The certificate produced by the respondent side also is in.
And your son, what does he do? The boyfriend?
Boy, possibly, my lord, there's
Huh?
family agriculture, my lord, not that, my lord, but
Is he able to feed himself?
maybe.
First, he should be able to feed himself, then he can feed another mouth.
That is cool.
Huh?
If 18, then everything, my lord.
Because
If
love,
she's 18, my lord, love is blind, my lord. If 18, my lord,
but you can't eat love, no. You can't
That is-
consume love. You have to, your stomach has to be filled.
but
That
if,
can be filled by, your love can fill your heart, not your stomach.
if 18, my lord, she can stay at road also, my lord. If she's 18, my lord, if she's choose to stay at road, my lord. If she's 18, subject to that, my lord.
And subject to also, see, absence of any influence also.
Yeah, that is true. Yes, yes. She came before this court, no influence, before this honorable court, my lord, several times.
Love may be blind, but this honorable court cannot be blind. The learned friend is harping that love is blind. So everyone should be blind and allow her to go.
It is because we are not blind that the matter is pending
Yes,
today.
That is.
Otherwise, it would have been decided on
Yes,
the basis
exactly.
one way or the other.
On the basis of love.
Exactly.
And then on the principle of love, no, right? Then everything can be done. Yes.
Let's see, my lord, whether love prevails or the other way around, my lord.
But the parents of the girl, you have not been able to substantiate how you have obtained that document without any records.
My lord, the issuing authority appeared before the honorable court and
Saying that the records are not available.
not available, but the after verifying the records in the hospital, she issued it.
No, if the records are not available, where is the question of verifying? If the records are not available, where is the question of the authority recollecting from a memory to say that we have verified the records then when it was available? So these are issues will have to be addressed.
That their main contention is that no book number is there,
No, no.
but we have other documents.
Even there was their contention, the birth certificate which we have relied on,
Yes.
this is not within 1 year as required by the rules. It is, I think, about 10 years or something like that.
Yes.
So for that, you require a permission from the authority, I think the DC of the district.
Application were also not
So
found.
those documents are not available, even with you.
I'll address honorable court on that.
So that is where the problem is. If you could have substantiated that document, the matter could have been decided on that day itself.
No, that time I was not before the court, but I am told.
LP school, my lord. LP school says that she is furthermore, my lord, major, my lord.
Record and
Books of entry and etc. Registered book.
Directly registry.
Raised it to furnish a set of this pleading to the learned senior counsel. Yes, Mr. You want to say something, Mr. Nab?
I have. As per your lordship's order, the girl is in the state home for women at Jalukbari. They have given a report, madam. I have furnished a copy.
You're giving proper food,
Yes,
everything.
yes, properly it has been given.
She's happy there.
She's happy, madam, as per their report. Only the one confusion the superintendent has expressed. But there are two sets of homes in the same campus. State home for women is 18 and plus, and for 18 below, it is the observation. Two buildings in the same campus. Just to that extent, Lordship may clarify. Otherwise, she has been kept in the state home for women, which is for 18 and 18 above.
Why clarification is necessary? She's there. Let her be there.
She's there. No, only the superintendent is having some problem because the age is in dispute.
This is pursuant to court's order.
Lordship.
The matter is pending.
Let us not make it more complicated.
Only one thing, my lord, as per instruction, my lord, some warm clothes are necessary for us.
That they will provide.
My lord,
You
that
need not worry.
Yes.
No, no,
The order
it was
that
instructed.
passed, I have already
That's why.
placed the-
You give a status report as to the health and the other requirements of the girl.
What about the father? You are not giving any warm clothes to your daughter.
No, but they have been restrained from meeting because.
Correct.
they are pressurized.
You give it to the state. State will supply.
That we shall do. If you are permitted, we shall do.
Yes. What is wrong with that? Physical needs
You are permitted to hand over to
to
the representative.
not directly.
To the superintendent.
To the superintendent. If the girl requires any warm clothing or any such amenities, the father of the girl will provide so through the superintendent of the home, without being in that direct contact with her. At least you do that, your daughter. Because if she accepts from the other side, she'll be more inclined to the other side. So we are in fact giving an opportunity to reclaim your daughter.
Possibly earlier petitions also, earlier also see them, earlier FIR, see earlier also. So there are earlier statement.
If you don't give those clothing, they will provide, then moron besi hoye jabe. Yes, next.
Much obliged.
Item number 105.
My lord.
After a week or so. At least after a week, this one. At least after a week. Punishing.
Mr. Arshad, you will appear in the matter and assist the.
Yeah, assist the court also.
Yes, yes.
You will be appearing also.
My lord,
Mr. Arshad appears on behalf of the.
I came for the deponent who signed it.
Correct.
Samsharuddin Ahmed, my lord.
Yes, give the name.
Samsharuddin, yes, I'll give them. Much obliged.
Yes.
My lord, the issue in this appeal, my lord, is in a very narrow campus, my lord.
Which one you are?
My lord, Jyoti Mohan Nath, my lord. There are 5 appellants, my lord.
105.
My lord.
Jyoti Mohan Nath. Yes.
My lord, they were pursuing their courses in the distance mode from Guwahati University Institute of Distance and Open Learning. They took admission in the session 2016-17. And all these appellants, my lord, they have some back papers in 1 or 2 semesters. But what happened, my lord, in the year 2000, on 3rd of September 2022, a notice was issued by the university authorities that those students who want to clear their back papers have to apply online. Subsequently, the last date was extended. But my lord, for the students who took admission in the session 2016-17, there was no provision for applying. They could not appear because it was an online system and that batch were not allowed. We approached the authorities, my lord. They refused to take our participate in the examination. Finally, we approached the honorable court and the learned single judge, my lord, dismissed the writ petition. The prayer made in the writ petition was an innocuous prayer, my lord, that to participate in the examination. And ultimately, my lord, no one would be.
Anyway, now it has been dismissed. What to do? Tell us.
My lord, there's special chance may be given only.
But then see, who is appearing for the university? Anybody?
Exam already over.
My lord, in the next session, my lord, this 6 semester wise exam.
There should be 4 years maximum and 3 chances. Now 6 years, and they want to take 4th chance, 4th and 5th chance.
So we can ask the university to go against the rule.
Kindly take up, my lord. Kindly come to page, my lord, for a second, my lord.
Page 142 to 144 is clear.
Lordship, kindly come to page 47 for a moment, my lord.
Is there anybody else to be served notice?
No, my lord. They have standing counsel is there, my lord. We have served extra copies also. Lordship, for a moment, kindly turn to page.
See, these are things, you just have a word with each other, come back next week. Just discuss, both of you. If there is possible, because see, We can't pass any order against the regulation.
My lord,
But if the Guwahati University says, okay, fine, yeah, young boys, okay, we'll see. See, Mr. Fukan, just see, have a word.
for just one page, my lord.
Oh, don't ask us to pass any order because see, right now, because if it is as Mr. Fukan is saying, is contrary rules, we can't, but if the government is okay, fine, you submit the application, we'll see. We can pass an order like that also.
And ultimately, my lord, due to COVID, 1 year, my lord, the same
They
the benefit
can
was
have a
given for.
discussion with the registrar and controller, my lord. That will be better. So via media, my lord.
Through via media. Huh?
Well, we went there, but we are not allowed to meet the controller. We have made specific statement.
And register, my lord. Register of the university, my lord. Within a day or two.
Facilitate.
You facilitate that. You facilitate.
Lordship, one thing, please, Lordship may kindly consider, my lord, page 47 for a moment, my lord.
Pending consideration of this appeal, the registrar of examination,
Guwahati University.
Guwahati University may hear the appellants in person. Full stop. Mr. Fukan, learned standing counsel for the university, will facilitate the same. Do that. We come back after. We'll see that. This after a week. Once you do that, have a word, then let us see.
My lord.
If possible.
Obliged, most obliged.
For hearing, item number 107.
We can, I think we can skip the hearing unless there is some urgent matter here, small matter, because we won't be able to take up.
That is your lordship. Conducting counsel, Mr. B.
No problem, yes. Is there any other item, hearing item, urgent matter, which can 5 minutes, 10 minutes, only 2-3 pages, because we don't want to keep anything in CAB. Yes, any other? Huh?
Well, item number 114 to 162.
Ah.
This is a series matter, no?
Yes.
APSC matters.
Okay.
I'm led by Mr. N. Kohli, Advocate N. Kohli. But he's having some difficulty.
After 2 weeks, after 2 weeks.
I prefer listing this matter on 27th of February or 1st of March.
After 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, is there some urgency?
We have some urgency.
There's some urgency.
We are the appellants.
Anyway, wait for 2 weeks.
Yes, madam.
No, if a date is fixed on.
On
Why?
2nd of February, madam.
Why? What is the special characteristics of this that we must hear you first?
Minor, the petitioners who were gazetted officers, minor, they have been discharged from service without following the protection that we had.
Oh, that happens in all these police forces also. There are so many cases. As you can, there are so many cases like that. We'll see that.
Well, in regard to item number 165 and 166, these are fixed for hearing today, but my lord, 165 and 166.
What is 165?
My lord, these are two matrimonial appeals.
Matrimonial
My lord,
appeals.
these matters have come up for hearing, but these matters are yet to be admitted, my lord.
Not yet admitted.
Not yet admitted, my lord.
Who is for the other side?
My lord, Mr. R.K. Jain appears for the other side.
Where is R.K. Jain?
My lord, he was there. His junior was also there sometimes back, my lord.
Is there some possibility of compromise? No.
He said that there is a possibility.
Then why not try that?
Well, in that case, I'll have to communicate it to them.
Mediation, can we refer to the mediation?
Mediation, once manner was initiated, it failed.
Oh, failed.
Now they have come up with a proposition.
You are the husband or
I'm
wife?
the husband.
You are the husband.
I'm
Who
the
filed the divorce?
I filed application under section 10. She filed application under section 9. Her petition was allowed. My petition was rejected. Now, against both these judgments and decrees, I have come up in two matrimonial appeals, 165 and 166. Both these appeals are against these two judgments and decrees.
Yes, but the other side, no, because we don't mind giving preference to matrimonial cases.
What can be done?
Because we don't want India to be consisting of unhappy families. We want all the families to be happy. So we will see. We don't mind giving preference, but then your partner is not here.
What can be done is,
Yes.
let this matter come up for admission anytime your lordship fixes.
But not yet admitted.
Not yet admitted, madam. That is the
Okay, it
difficulty.
has been submitted. This appeal has not yet been admitted. Accordingly, this is matter for admission. Admission next week or after 2 weeks? After 2 weeks?
My lord,
After 2 weeks.
my lord,
Yes.
interim order may continue, my lord.
Early interim order will continue.
In 166, these
One-
are common orders.
Okay.
My lord, oblige.
Yes, Mr.
Item number 169, I am for the appellant. Lordship.
169. What is this?
This is SEBI matter, Lordship. Let it, we don't have any urgency because an interim order is in our favor. So let
Okay.
it come after 2 weeks. Lordship.
Okay, 2 weeks.
My lord, item number 109.
Yes, what is?
My lord, it's a 2017 matter. If a lordship should kindly have it after 10 days or 2 weeks, my lord, or maybe next week or week thereafter.
Okay, after 2 weeks, after 2 weeks. After 2 weeks?
My lord, it's a case from Mizoram, my lord, people will come. Would your
Let
lordship?
it go there, let it go there. You go to Mizoram.
No. Nowadays, I stop going, my lord.
Huh?
What is better place? For the present. Of course, once summer sets in, then we'll think, my lord. Well, would your lordships kindly give a date, my lord? 2nd or 4th?
No, you take a date later on. No, let us not fix any date today.
Or
Correct.
first week of February, my lord, may say that.
Okay, first week of February.
Yes.
2017 matter, yes.
158, water is.
163 and 164, my lord.
Huh?
163 and 163, writ appeal, my lord.
Yes, 163 and 164. What is it?
Maybe after 2 weeks, we will fix, my
No,
lord.
it will come up, will come up, will come up. Yeah, as per the computer will decide.
My lord,
Computer will see the number and they will decide.
actually, since 14, they are waiting, writ appeal, writ petition is filed is 14, my lord, and this issue is not decided in appeal, and they will be there, my lord, so
Any-
that is, yeah, urgency.
Yes,
158 to 162, Lordship,
158.
to 162. This is a serious matter.
Yes, what is this about?
After 2 weeks, Lordship. let it.
Okay, after. Yes.